I see.
The Met Gala is supposed to be the place where celebrity, fashion, art, and power all shake hands on the same red carpet. But this year, Jeff Bezos turned that red carpet into a problem. The 2026 Met Gala was built around the theme costume art, with Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez Bezos tied to the event as major donors and honorary chairs. According to Reuters, the couple's reported donation was $10 million, while the gala raised a record $42 million for the Costume Institute. So from the Met's point of view, this was a huge financial win. From the outside, though, a lot of people saw something uglier. One of the richest men alive buying his way into the most glamorous cultural room in America.
You are a celebrity and you attend the Met Gala and you wear the ice out pin. Please note that I will be dragging you in perpetuity. You cannot wear the ice out pin to the Jeff Bezos backed Met Gala. Jeff Bezos is part of the reason we're in this fucking mess. Jeff Bezos supports this fucking mess. Just a friendly reminder, I know that the funds from the Met Gala go to a good cause in that the Met is a wonderful institution in New York City. But it is wild to me that this event is sponsored by Jeff Bezos, who has backed Trump, who has slashed arts funding. If you're a publicist and at the last minute you're thinking, I don't know if my client should go to the Met Gala, let this be your video. Because I got two things for Monday night. Time and opinions, baby. Time and opinions.
That's why Taraji P. Henson's reaction cut through. Taraji responded to influencer Meredith Lynch's criticism of celebrities attending the Bezos-backed gala, especially people making political statements on the carpet while still showing up to an event tied to Bezos. The Met Gala has always been rich. It has always been exclusive. It has always been a room full of celebrities, fashion houses, donors, editors, billionaires, and people pretending this is all about art. Nobody is shocked that rich people are at the Met Gala. That's the event. But Bezos changes the emotional temperature. He isn't simply rich in a vague Hollywood way. He represents Amazon, extreme wealth, worker complaints, billionaire influence, and a version of modern capitalism that a lot of people already resent.
Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez as honorary chairs and lead sponsors of the Met Gala. Disappointing, not surprising. I feel like I have used that phrase 100 times this year.
So in case you haven't heard, they're actually calling the Met Gala this year a quote-unquote fundraising event. Just look right here. And that's the reason why Anna Wintour, after years of running the Met Gala, was so happy to include billionaire Jeff Bezos and his wife, Lauren Sanchez, who is also an astronaut, by the way, in case you didn't know. It's a shame that, yet again, people, especially in New York City, don't seem to understand the lesson that billionaires giving money as part of charitable donations isn't out of the good of their heart or supporting anything in particular. It's ultimately, at the end of the day, in almost all cases, for tax incentives.
So when he becomes tied to the Met Gala, the event stops looking like harmless celebrity fantasy and starts looking like a billionaire victory lap. That is what Taraji was reacting to, and she wasn't alone. Bella Hadid reportedly liked Meredith Lynch's criticism, which matters because Bella has been vocal on political issues and is often watched closely by younger audiences. Cynthia Nixon also criticized the Bezos connection and praised Zohran Mamdani for skipping the gala. Sustainable fashion advocate Livia Firth denounced Bezos' role too, coming at it from the fashion ethics side. People complain every year about the outfits, the ticket price, the elitism, the celebrity hypocrisy, and then the photos take over.
The Met Gala, it's got a lot to do with fashion, but it is also about like who's got the power, who are the big names. You know, it's a grotesque pageant, it's sort of a striking representation of the way that rich people co-ops. arts and sport and culture. And at the moment, the big tech has the money.
This time, the Bezos connection gave the criticism a stronger target. That's why the counter event was so important. While celebrities were preparing for the Met Gala, workers and labor organizers held a separate fashion show called Ball Without Billionaires. It was a counter Met Gala involving current and former employees from companies connected to Bezos, including Amazon, Whole Foods, and the Washington Post. The Met Gala theme was Fashion is Art, so the counter event answered with Labor is Art. That is a simple message, but it lands. Because the Met Gala sells fantasy. The counter gala showed the people underneath the fantasy.
Good morning, New York City! Woo! Woo! My name is Lisa Ann Walter, and I am so damn proud to be here with all of you today. Woo! Truly. I've been working in Hollywood for a few years now, after leaving New York. Was here for 10 years. Been there since my 20s, so that's about 2006. Don't anybody fact check that. Anyway, I've walked my fair share of red carpets, but I have never seen a red carpet like this, because this is what it looks like when the people who actually run the world decide to throw their own party.
Exactly.
Right? We all know what's happening uptown tonight. We know.
Right.
There's one guy, one very big, very bald billionaire, who wants to make the Met Gala all about him.
Ew, boo.
And what's that even about? How did an event that's supposed to celebrate creativity, artistry, and fabulousness in all genders end up revolving around this Temu Lex Luthor?
Right. Oh. Right.
Who profits off of pushing working people to their very brink. How did an event that is supposed to be about celebrating our culture become a vessel for one man's ego? Now, I've been to some awkward parties, but that is next level. I mean, it's really just sad. The man thinks he can buy cool.
Right.
For his wedding, he basically shut down the whole city of Venice, Italy. I'm like, hey, Jeff, that's climate change's job. Oh, you could do better than that. That was a solid joke. Thank you.
People are tired of billionaires being treated like cultural heroes just because they can write huge checks. A donation does not erase how workers feel. A designer suit does not erase labor complaints. A seat at the Met Gala does not magically turn a billionaire into an artist. That's where the hypocrisy argument comes in. A celebrity can walk the carpet with a political pin, post about justice, say the right slogans, and still participate in an event underwritten by the kind of wealth they claim to be critiquing. That contradiction is what people like Meredith Lynch were pointing at, and Taraji amplified it in the bluntest way possible.